A local comfort dog is back in Tulsa after deploying to New Orleans in the wake of the New Year's terror attack that killed 14 people. Fox 23's Paris Rain joins us live after hearing from her handlers and learning about the impact they had on their trip.
Yes, honey, it's amazing how a furry friend can help you while going through a tragic event. Many people were able to experience that golden personality from the golden retriever Persis while in New Orleans.
When you pet a dog, you just feel better, and then that's what Persis was helping people do.
This golden retriever Persis is something the city of New Orleans needed after the deadly terror attack in the heart of their city.
And they had some vigil, and so the vigil was festive. I mean, it's like watching Mardi Gras, I mean, not to that extent.
Steve Hurry is one of Persis's handlers and says this was something they had never experienced before while on deployment.
You had, people playing instruments, marching down the street, and all colorful like what you see, in New Orleans and Mardi Gras. That's just the way the city is.
He says the city of New Orleans handled the mourning process with celebration of life.
They welcome Persis. They really love Persis once they see her and get to pet her. We were in the businesses, along Bourbon Street that were directly affected.
He says the impact they had on the city was just being there.
People would come up and talk with us, and sometimes they wouldn't talk. They would just sit and pet Persis, and then you could see, the heavy emotions with them, the sadness with them, and then when they would pet Persis, then, those emotions would go away.
But the Hurries say doing this isn't always easy.
It does take a toll on you. There's times that, you just kind of maybe regress a little bit.
He says, but with family and the community's support, it is more manageable.
This Persis absorbs all this too, even though she's a dog, but she absorbs these feelings from people. And there's a little bit of a saying when we come home from a deployment like this, she has so much amount of time with rest with no vest. So that means she's not going out to work. She doesn't put her vest on and go out into the community and serve things. She stays home and she relaxes.
The Hurries say when they meet people who have experienced tragedies, they turn into family.
We keep in touch with them, like through Facebook and stuff like that. So it's not just a one-time deal. We just don't go down there and do our thing and leave them. We make sure that, maybe on our year anniversary, we'll go down and see them if it's possible.
They say Persis takes some time off after doing heavy deployments like this, but the Hurries say she is in the local community helping every day. Live in studio covering news that matters, I'm Paris Rain, Fox 23 News.
Well, the Lutheran Church Charities also had their Tulsa team take to New Orleans 15 Hearts of Mercy and Compassion. Those are crosses with a heart in the middle to remember those who were lost in the tragic attack on Bourbon Street.